As Muslims, we pray 5 times a day. We have to take turns to pray due to the lack of space. Oftentimes now I've just resorted to pray in the staircase between like the 3rd and the 2nd floor.
We also have that issue of like not always knowing what room we're going to hold our religious services, and then also we have a community dinner every Friday night. And the community dinner is so important as like a social space, a place to catch up.
Religion has helped me with community and just having people who support me spiritually, mentally, emotionally, people that I can call my friends. I have a place that I can go to where I know that I'm going to be safe.
When I hear community, I think about that a lot with like my experience just being exposed to different religions. The more we learn about each other and the more perspectives you're allowed to kind of be immersed within, the better you have at kind of connecting with other people. And at the end of the day,
one of the ways that we support student mental health and well-being is providing spaces and resources that allow them to connect with each other, to feel a sense of belonging, to feel a sense of community.
We're looking at recent studies, and the biggest factor influencing retention right now is students' mental health and well-being. Spiritual growth and development is absolutely a critical part of that.
We are seeing an uptick in a need for this kind of support, but students aren't always framing it in that way. You know, oftentimes they're saying, I just want to connect with other people, and that is what I'm finding supportive of my mental health.
I'm naturally more introverted, so it's hard for me to go up to people that I don't know and introduce myself. And so with this space where there are people that I'm not going to know, that I'm not going to be familiar with, I'm more likely to go up to someone to introduce myself and make those types of friends.
Having like a well thought out physical space where people feel comfortable and they can see other people who look like them, I think that's very important, will help so many people in terms of like their confidence and being proud of who they are.
Part of supporting Jewish students on campus is them knowing they have a safe place to go, a safe place to engage in their community, a place that is protected, and I think that goes for other groups too.
at the end of the day, like we're all human. I think like understanding that and trying to build ways to connect and share differences while also sharing similarities is very important.
Currently, what we are doing when we find that students want to connect with each other and have community in moments of stress and distress is to create those places of belonging and connection.
These are students who are going to go out and make a difference, and supporting the development of the spiritual center will just further our mission. Any donor that supports the spiritual center is investing in the future, is investing in a better, stronger, more compassionate world. We imagine a space that's large enough to fit all.
As a sociology major, I kind of have to ask the question, how do we build a better society? We can take that into the context of George Mason. How do we build a better community?
A community spiritual center per our space could be a really valuable place for cross-cultural communication and interfaith dialogue.
Hopefully the intention of this space is to like awareness, bringing people together, education, community.
With a space where everyone is welcomed of all faiths and where we have that, those interactions will happen naturally.